Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Streb, 13-time member of the U.S. Veterans World Championship fencing team here in cold Columbus, Ohio at the 2019 Arnold Fencing Classic. We're about to begin the gold medal bout in our Div 1A women's foil event. On the right side of the screen, Celia Crompton of Franklin, Michigan. On the left side of your screen will be Susan Hernandez of Fort Myers, Florida. Our fencing official is about to call the fencers on guard and begin this 15-touch gold medal bout. This is foil, so the valid target area is defined by the lame, the silver material that the fencers are wearing. It's also a right-of-way weapon, so the fencer who starts the attack has the right to finish the attack unless the fencer misses or it's parried. The right-of-way switches back and forth. The fencers always have to know who has the right-of-way. And here is a long, hard attack by Miss Hernandez, which is parried, and then we're post off target. There's an attack into preparation, but our fencing official saw that as attack started from the left, so Hernandez off to the one-touch lead. In this instance, the fencing official saw that Miss Crompton had started the attack first. Miss Hernandez questioning that call, but it's now 1-1. There is video review in the final bout, and so the fencers each have two video review calls. They can request a video review twice. If they win the review, then they retain their video. There's a pair of post from Miss Hernandez. She gets off to the two-touch lead. Crompton coming forward gets parried with post. No, remise off target. Crompton with the pre-de-fair attack. Miss Hernandez asking for a test of the depressible tip to make sure it works. It's necessary to hit with 500 grams of pressure in order to turn on the light. Miss Crompton was up here earlier in the final bout, and it was an attack into preparation in the junior women's foil, which she won. There's an attack which is parried with post arrives. Hernandez with a two-touch lead. The initial attack by Crompton was short, by Hernandez was short. And then it was the right-of-way switched to Miss Crompton, who hit off target, so no touch. Obviously, Miss Hernandez with the reach advantage here. There's a parry riposte. Miss Hernandez comes forward, shows her preparation, then parries and does a riposte. She's looking for that action quite a bit. It seems to be working for her, and she mixes it up with that long straight attack. Crompton with the blade control coming forward. Let's see what she can do. She beats the blade and she finishes. So Miss Crompton controlled the blade, therefore showing that she had the right way to finish, and she did. So she gets the touch. That was an attack from the left. It looked like it could have been simultaneous, but our fencing official saw that Miss Hernandez had started the action first, therefore she gets the touch. In this instance, Miss Crompton hit the bell on her way in of Miss Hernandez, so that made it Hernandez parry and riposte. There's an attack into preparation from the left. Miss Crompton doesn't necessarily agree with that touch. You can tell by her body language, but that's the call. This time it looked like Miss Crompton was ahead, and in fact the fencing official says yes, she was. One light on the infighting. Remise arrives. Miss Crompton pulling it back to a two-touch deficit. Crompton hits that counterattack. The initial attack by Hernandez didn't get a light. Miss Crompton's been having trouble with her mass cord. The mass cord's actually been hit and knocked off by Miss Hernandez a couple of times. Attack off target. Hernandez looking for that long, straight attack. In this instance, Miss Crompton started an attack into preparation, but it was parried, and the riposte arrived. Miss Crompton doesn't like the call, but she is not asking for video. That looked like a parry post from the left, but our fencing official sees that as being blade control from the right. Miss Hernandez has asked for a video review, and so our fencing official and the video replay official will now check the video and see if the call should be overturned. Sometimes in that situation, the blade control is not clear, and so the fencing official will say no touch. From up here, it looked like Miss Hernandez had control, but we'll see what the video review results in. Well, here comes our fencing official. Let's see what he does. He's reversing the call, and in fact, he now sees it as I saw it from up here, that Miss Hernandez had the control of the blade, therefore her touch. So Hernandez keeps her 2 video reviews. The action is called the same by the fencing official, meaning that he saw that Miss Hernandez had the final blade control, therefore the right-of-way finished with the riposte. Crompton coming forward, now gets hit in preparation. Some people believe that attacking is now a low probability thing to do in foil because of the timing of the scoring machines and the great probability that one will face counterattacks in addition to the defensive parrying that has always existed in foil. This time our fencing official saw that as a pre-defer attack from Miss Hernandez. That looked like from up here that it could go either way. It looked like maybe she was a little low with her attempt to pick up the blade. Our fencing official, though, upholds the call. Miss Crompton doesn't like it. Crompton has to come forward now, and Hernandez knows that. There's a riposte off target. Crompton with a 6-touch deficit in a 15-touch bout. So she really has to attack. In this instance, the fencing official saw that as attack no, because Miss Crompton stuck her point out, didn't hit anything, and then the next action was from the left. Crompton obviously not happy with the call, though. But I think she's at a video review. I think she lost 2 of them already, so she just has to stick with it. There's a 1 light. Crompton comes forward with a little preparation, then retreats somewhat, and then gets hit. So, Miss Hernandez, 1 touch away from the gold medal. Miss Crompton is asked to switch weapons. Sometimes fencers will do that in order to clear their minds, and sometimes for whatever reason psychologically, switching the weapons will have an effect not only on the fencer who owns the weapon, but on the other fencer for some reason. So we'll see if that makes a difference here, if psychologically Miss Crompton gains a little advantage from switching weapons and gets a few touches here. But, of course, Miss Hernandez only needs 1, and she'll be looking to counterattack or attack into preparation or hit that parry post, which she's done all day long. And there is the parry post, and Miss Hernandez is the gold medalist. Miss Hernandez of Fort Myers, Florida, is the gold medalist. Our fencing officials are reviewing that call just to make sure their call was correct. And, in fact, the call stands, and Miss Hernandez is, in fact, the gold medalist in the Div 1A Women's Foil event here at the 2019 Arnold Fencing Classic.